Unit 14 Disaster at Hartford. Just as you would, 7,000 people expected a day of fun when they arrived at the circus. It was July 1944, and in Hartford, Connecticut. It was hot. The giant circus tent baked in the sun. Dust swirled over the midway. The crowd sweated as they pushed toward the main entrance. Inside the tent, the circus goers were in a holiday mood. The show began. It was as exciting as they had hoped. Far above their heads, the daring Wallenda family was setting their bicycles on the high wire. For 15 minutes the show went on. Suddenly, a circus worker saw a flame licking its way up the side of the tent. Someone yelled, "Fire!" It was the most dreaded word in the circus world. People froze in horror. Up the canvas sides raced the flames. When the blaze reached the top, the tent exploded in an orange ball of fire. The Wallendas slid down the ropes. The band burst into the Stars and Stripes Forever. This was the circus signal of disaster. The crowd went crazy. 100-foot flames roared above them. "What if the animals get loose?" someone shouted. People pushed and shoved in a mad race for the exits. In the panic, the mob pushed many people into the animal chute and crushed them against its iron sides. Some people thought clearly. They jumped from the stands and crawled under the tent without injury. Survivors told how brave the circus people were. The ringmaster, Fred Radner, dragged many children to safety. The Wallendas risked their lives to save people. The band kept playing until seconds before the tent collapsed. The dead totaled 185. Many more were injured. The Ringling Circus later paid $4 million to the victims and their families. Okay, let me read this sentence again. The Ringling Circus later paid $4 million to the victims and their families, or their families. One circus veteran called the Hartford disaster the worst we've ever had.